streaming live, tackling the topics everyone's talking about online. Share, engage, interact. This is Newsfeed Now.
Good finally Friday to you. Welcome to Newsfeed Now. All morning I've been jamming to some Foo Fighters. I mean, what a perfect band to get you ready for Super Bowl. So let's jump right into it. I have right here in my hand, Steve, a list of prop bets for the Super Bowl. These are not the normal everyday bets that you can wager. These are more fun. These are things that people will get into. Steve, how long do you think the national anthem will be? It's being sung by Demi Lovato. Is it 2 minutes and 3 seconds, over or under? Under 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Unfortunately, I think you're going to be wrong on that one. But here's the deal. I would pick the over there. The over right now, you got to bet $175 to win 100, so it's minus 175. You're under, you bet $100.
Wait, can I change it?
No, you bet $100, you win 135. All right, opening coin toss. Will it be heads or tails?
Oh, it's going to be tails.
Tails never fails. I agree with that one. Coin toss winner will win the game. Yes or no?
No.
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 Okay, that's interesting. I like this one. A lot has been made about Tom Brady. Will Tom Brady be mentioned in this game?
Yes.
Yes. That
multiple times.
$300 bet to win you 100. No, $100 bet will win you 200. All right, now let's go. Who is going to be the first player to score?
That's going to be tough.
That's going to be tough. Well, it's actually a player, Matt Sewell. It's not a team. It's a player. Raheem Mostert, the running back for the Niners, plus 600, meaning a $100 bet will get you 600. Emmanuel Sanders, wide receiver for the Niners, plus 1,300. Yeah. These are all Niners that I have listed. All right, who is the first coach that will be shown during the national anthem? Andy Reid or Kyle Shanahan? It's got to be Andy Reid. It's got to be Andy Reid.
I agree with you on that.
All right, it's got to be Andy Reid. We're waiting to see if we can go live to Miami, talk to our friend Jack Dulles. He's not answering my phone call. He's not answering Matt's phone call. So we're going to give him a few more minutes and see what happens there. But let's talk about the fans. You know the old saying, you got to keep your friends close and your enemies closer? But is that really the case when it comes to the Super Bowl? P.J. Ziegler went outside Hard Rock Stadium in Miami where he put fans to the ultimate test on this theory. Check it out.
Oh, no. I'm asking 49ers fans Chiefs questions, and I'm asking Chiefs fans 49ers questions. What state do the Chiefs hail from?
St. Louis, Kansas.
What city is the 49ers stadium in?
San Francisco.
How many Super Bowls have the 49ers won?
6.
How many Super Bowls have they won since 1970?
Was he on the beat?
None. Tell me who the quarterback is of the San Francisco 49ers.
Former Patriots guy, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy?
Not Jimmy Kimmel. Galapagos.
What state do the Kansas City Chiefs hail from?
Washington.
Shut up.
Kansas City. I know they were right.
Okay. All right, Pro or Joe? I'm going to give you a name. You tell me if that guy's a pro or if he's a Joe. C.J. Beathard.
C.J. Beathard is no longer in the league, so Joe.
Matt Moore.
Matt Moore. A name on the street.
He's Pat Mahomes' backup.
10.
Lower.
9.
Lower.
All right, fine, 8.
Lower.
Really? Okay, 5.
Perfect.
That is fantastic. I love Jimmy Garoppolo being called Jimmy Galapagos. That's fantastic. I'm picking the Niners in this game. I have struggled with it. It's a coin flip game, only a 1.5. Steve, you agree with that? Again, it comes down to me. Defense wins championships, but that really wasn't what it was all about. I've seen Kansas City get behind in games that didn't really pan out. So we'll see what happens, but I'm picking the Niners, a coin flip game in this one right now. KC, a 1.5 favorite, according to Vegas. While tens of thousands of fans will be in the stadium on Sunday, there's going to be a lot of folks hanging out at homes, on couches, and in bars across the South, including a mystery fan who has been making memories for young Chiefs fans. Here's Jesse Inman.
I would like to talk to him again and just tell him what it meant to my son.
We were just about to grab food and go back to our seats, and I get a jersey.
11-year-old William Medley and his father Matt attended their first ever game together at Arrowhead Stadium a couple of weeks ago to watch the Chiefs advance to the Super Bowl. But little did they know, it would be memorable for another reason. A man on a mission to spread positivity did just that by getting William his first jersey. But the father and son didn't see him again. Well, that man is Shannon Shank, who says his motive was simple. He just wants to do more for people.
Tried to come up with a way, how am I going to do that? Well, my father passed away in November of 2018, and he would give you the shirt off his back if he thought you wanted it, not even needed it.
So Shannon made a plan to channel that in his own way at the beginning of the season.
So at the home opener, I kind of wandered around the concourse, a little nervous because I'm walking up to a stranger and saying, "Hey, is it your first time?" Yeah. Does he have a jersey? No. Can I buy him one? And I know they're thinking, okay, what's the catch? What are the strengths? I said, no catch. I love this place. I want to create a memorable experience for everyone that comes here. And that's kind of how it's gone every game since then.
Now several kids have memories beyond what they saw on the field, and William wants Shannon to know that he's grateful.
Thank you so much. If I could do anything to repay you, I would.
You are more than welcome. There's absolutely no need to repay me. There's nothing to repay. Pay it forward. People will forget what you did, people will forget what you said, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And I hopefully made them stop and think, and they'll do something positive to keep it moving.
All right, let's bring in Jesse now, live from Springfield, Missouri. Jesse, what a cool story, paying it forward even during the biggest football game to ever hit Kansas City and the Missouri area.
Yeah, no doubt about that. We got this story out of WDAF the other day, and we saw that, and they kind of passed along the information to us that that they were, that family, the Medley family, was looking for this quote mystery fan, as he's been dubbed now. And actually, it's funny that they're, the guy Shannon there, his coworkers, they coerced him into letting us know that. He was the guy, so it was pretty cool to talk to him about it.
All right, very cool story, but let's focus on what people are saying there in the Ozarks about Kansas City. How confident are Kansas City Chiefs fans right now with about 72 hours to go?
I'll speak on my behalf. I'm a Chiefs fan here. I'm confident, but also kind of nervous. I mean, this is the best team possible that we could be playing against. And I said it. I said it. Yeah, I'm a Chiefs fan.
Okay.
So, I think it's, I think among Chiefs fans here, there's a lot of confidence, but also, are the Chiefs gonna chief? Are they gonna let us down? Are they gonna, we're just gonna get another step closer and have to, do this all again next year to get to the same position? But, we'd rather be here than sitting on the couch.
I have looked at equal matchups between these two teams, and I believe the only team that I found that both teams played could have been the 49ers, who they both beat. Or no, it was actually Baltimore who they both beat, which I think is pretty impressive. These are two evenly matched teams, and I think it's going to be a coin flip game in the end, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm hoping it goes our way. So.
All right. Jesse Inman, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you taking the time here on Newsfeed. Now, of course, let us not forget about the other things going on. The commercials. Everybody loves a good commercial, and so far I've watched a lot of them. This one right here from Doritos is my favorite. This is one of my favorite actors right now. Take a watch.
I got the horses in the back. Horse stack is attached. Hat is matte black. I got the boots as black to match. Riding on a horse. Ah! You can whip your Porsche.
Mustache in all of Hollywood. Number two, one of the better voices in all of Hollywood. He is on Doritos commercial, but the cool thing about this is he's actually reciting the words of one of the most popular songs this year, Old Town Road. Very cool. All right, halftime. Hey, Steve, how excited are you to watch Jennifer Lopez for halftime? Not too excited? No?
It's okay.
Okay. Well, it's Jennifer Lopez. It is Shakira. Both going to perform. I think this is going to be a good show. I have to admit. I think this is one of her first songs here. Jennifer Lopez is going to put on a great show in Miami. What special guest could we see? Pitbull, maybe?
Yeah.
I think Gloria Estefan has to come back. She has, if you know anything about the Super Bowl halftime shows, Steve, Gloria Estefan, the most Super Bowl halftime appearances of anyone.
Really?
Well, other than Grambling Marching Band, because they started really, really early on. All right, let's move on from football. Let's pause. Jennifer Lopez, I know that's hard for me to say. Got to wrap up some politics. And look, here's the deal. The impeachment trial of President Trump actually could come to an end today. After multiple days of arguments, the Senate expected to hold 4 hours of debate and then a vote on whether the Senate should seek witnesses and documents or acquit. The vote's still a little bit unclear. Here's Camilla Bonaro with more.
16 hours and 42 minutes remaining, 7 hours and 53 minutes remaining, 15 hours and 33 minutes remaining.
After 2 weeks of arguments, President Trump much closer to an acquittal.
We, the American people, are happier.
The Senate will now consider witnesses, the most awaited and talked about portion of the trial.
And a reasonable accommodation would be, we'll take 1 week, you'll continue with the business in the Senate, we'll do the depositions, and then we'll come back and we'll present to you what the witnesses had to say in those depositions.
The managers and the president's defense will have 4 hours of debate on whether to consider witnesses. After that, it's unclear if or how many motions the Democrats may offer.
They shouldn't need any more. If that's the case that they brought to us, I think it's time to vote. I'm ready to vote.
Yet Democrats continue to ask for witnesses. They need at least 4 Republican senators to side with them in order to have the 51-vote majority. But after a late-night decision to vote no on witnesses by Republican Senator Lamar Alexander, it could end in a tie, meaning the vote would likely fail.
The Senate may have the first impeachment trial in history that have no witnesses at all.
If the vote on witnesses is defeated, the next vote could be to dismiss all charges.
All right, let's go live down to Washington, D.C. and bring in Kelly Meyer. Kelly, your colleague Joe Khalil was just at the Democratic press conference. It appears, if I'm understanding right, it appears the votes are actually going back towards the Republican way, meaning these interviews, these witnesses are unlikely.
My birthday. Yeah, that's basically what we're looking at right now. We are, of course, after we saw Tennessee Senator Lamar Alexander come out as a no on Thursday night, Democrats were hoping to get 4 Republicans on board, and Lamar Alexander was one of those 4. Now they have Collins and they have Mitt Romney as 2 yeses to vote for witnesses, and now they're waiting for Lisa Murkowski from Alaska on whether she'll be a yes or no. That could bring it to 50-50 if she votes yes on this, but that would just be a tie, and they need the 51 majority to call for witnesses. So unless there's some last-minute change of mind and heart for one of those Republicans, it looks like it's pretty much a sure thing that there will not be witnesses in this trial.
All right, let's quickly talk about what that means next. If we don't have witnesses, if this vote does in fact go with how we're expected it to go, how quickly will an acquittal vote come?
So what we were looking at, if they say had the vote for witnesses maybe around 5 or 6, that's after the 2 hours of closing statements from both House managers and the White House defense team. We were looking at maybe a vote to acquit later Friday night, like later tonight, or going into Saturday morning. We're seeing some late-breaking reports, and I don't want to confirm anything yet that this could maybe continue, but as far as we know, they would want to wrap this up, and I think Leader McConnell wants to wrap this up. He said he wanted this to be a quick process and get back to work, so I can only imagine that it would come following that. As far as my sourcing, I was hearing late Friday into Saturday.
All right, Kelly Meyer, thank you so much. Appreciate you taking the time here on Newsfeed. Now, the campaign trail, though, continues for just about everybody else. Remember, this is an election year. It is a big election year. We've got all kinds of things happening as early as the 1st of February with the Iowa caucuses, so things are going. The media, well, we do our job, delivering news to the world, but one TV reporter's live shot was photobombed by a Democratic presidential candidate, and it was former Vice President Joe Biden. Here's Jenny Mose.
No wonder golf commentators whisper. They want to avoid what happened to this CBS reporter at a Biden event. Apparently, Ed O'Keefe's live shot distracted Joe.
Well, I'll have him come over and make a speech for us here.
And off Joe goes.
Say national polls. A little more than a month before he first appeared on ballots on Super Tuesday. Nora?
I just want you to know we're ready to do whatever you need to do here. Everybody wants to know what's going on. Good to see you. How are you?
And thus, the CBS Evening News got a Joe cameo. At least he didn't call the reporter an enemy of the people.
Actually, he's really a good guy. He's a really good guy.
Later, Ed said he knew he was being photobombed by Biden.
We had this screen, we call it return in the business, and so I saw him coming. And when I saw him coming out of the corner of my eye, I had no idea where this was headed.
It was headed for Kimmel's monologue.
Welcome to the campaign trail, Nora.
Yeah. And shut the up, Ed.
Joe recently tried to shut Ed up.
Why you text Sanders? Why? You're getting nervous, man. Calm down.
Punctuated with a fist bump to the chest. Photobomb me once, shame on you. Photobomb me twice, shame on me. This isn't the first time this guy's been photobombed. Ed went viral last year covering Michael Cohen's testimony when a spectator gobbled pizza over his shoulder.
And you can sit there and say, yeah, but this is an uncredible witness.
Lunch break meets breaking news. From pizza boy to a presidential candidate, Ed's on an upward photobomb trajectory. As for Joe...
Anyway, where was I?
You were lurking like the shark in Jaws, trying to sneak up on a swimmer. Ginny Mo, CNN, New York.
I love the guy eating pizza right behind. Steve, what are you doing? You trying to photobomb?
Oh, no, I was just taking care of the script.
Taking notes?
Yeah. Taking names.
Writing them down. He's going to put a check mark. Did you write my name down?
I did.
Okay, all right, thanks. That's Steve, if you didn't know. He's a breakdancing extraordinary. Oh, hey, scared
That
me.
was a long time ago.
Wow. Talk about a photobomb. Have a great weekend. Super Bowl 54, just a couple of days away. Steve is going to dance his way off screen. See you Monday.